Good morning, Miami Art Studio, and welcome back to another episode of Moss News. I'm Vicky Perez. Today's Monday, January 11th, and Moss News starts right now.
Reporting from Miami Art Studio, welcome to Moss News.
With all of Miami back at work and school, it is now more important than ever to protect ourselves from COVID-19, especially with evidence of the new UK variant found just a few hours away in Martin County, Florida. This strand, called the B.1.1.7 COVID-19 variant, is between 10 and 70% more contagious. This means we could see a rise in cases soon, but fortunately, this strand does not cause more serious health risks, and researchers do not believe it will impact the effectiveness of the vaccine. We should, however, continue to wear our masks, wash our hands, and be socially distant from others. The coronavirus pandemic has put a halt to various activities, and until recently, this included space exploration. But with programs in various countries back up and running, there's nothing stopping them from getting to Mars. Here's Tuki Lambo with more on the story.
Space has always been a frontier heavily explored by humans since it has long been remembered. The technological advances made throughout the years has allowed people to not only explore space, but to also learn new and essential things about our solar system. The coronavirus put a screeching halt to the progress made on the space program. However, with the start of 2021 finally here, scientists and the space program are finally going through with 3 missions regarding Mars and the exploration of the Red Planet. Hi, I'm Tuki Lambo, and you're now watching a special segment on Future Mars Missions. The start of 2021 has brought many new developments into existence, and one of these is the continued exploration of Mars. For years, Mars has been a main point of focus for space exploration, and 2021 has brought 3 new missions linked to the Red Planet. According to CNN.com, it states that the 3 missions took advantage of an alignment between Mars and Earth that occurs every 26 months, allowing for quicker and more efficient trips when the 2 planets are on the same side of the Sun. All 3 probes arrive on Mars in February. The Hope probe will go into orbit around Mars, marking the first time the UAE has orbited the Red Planet. The probe will stay in orbit for a Martian year, equivalent to 687 days on Earth, to gather data about Mars' atmosphere. Tianwen-1 is China's first mission to Mars. The probe will orbit the planet before landing a rover on the surface. Perseverance will land on Mars on February 18th. The rover is equipped with multiple cameras, including video, as well as microphones that will hear and record the landing live.
Currently, I think that exploration on Mars is going to be the future. Right now, we have a bunch of rovers that are going from NASA to Mars, especially one that's landing now in February. In the future, I do think that eventually humans will colonize Mars. Some people might not think that it's going to be in the near future, but I do think that it's going to be, at least in our lifetime, we are going to see people on Mars.
With news on these missions, the possibilities on what can be done with the Red Planet are endless. Life on Mars has always been a lingering wonder among scientists worldwide, and now with these missions, we are now one step closer to finally answering these heavily debated questions. Reporting from Mass News, this has been Tuki Lambo, signing out.
During winter break, we saw the release of many new shows and films, including Soul, a Disney animated film focused on passion, music, and what it means to have a soul. While many viewers can relate to the film, some math students may feel more of a connection to it than others. Here's Julian Sandoval giving you a closer look at Disney's Soul.
Disney movies always give the audience a great message. One new release in particular, Disney's film Soul, has a very inspiring story that comes close to a lot of our band students here at Mass.
Disney's film Soul conveys many messages thoroughly, teaching a crucial lesson to those watching. The movie portrays a music teacher who has not had the easiest road to success and has been confronted with many obstacles. The film instills the importance of never giving up even when the worst cards have been handed to you. There's always a reason to keep going, and there's no chance for success if you give up.
This movie inspires me because the character goes through many hardships that I have also experienced during my years of band. It teaches me that no matter how hard the obstacle is, there's always a way to get through it.
While Disney's film Soul seems to help a lot of musically inclined students, it also provides very deep messages for a general audience.
This movie provides many deep messages for anyone that is watching it, because if you're going through a hard time in life, it doesn't just show you about music, it shows you more than that, and how that if you have enough dedication, you can push through anything.
When someone relates to a movie, they always seem to learn more from it. It takes passion, dedication, and stepping out of your comfort zone sometimes to achieve your dreams. Disney's film Soul has a lot of great messages that can help almost anyone in the future. I'm Julian Sandoval, signing off.
Moss students have seen the cancellation of countless activities since the last school year, including performances, school dances, and class trips. Despite these setbacks and the inability to perform for an in-person audience, theaters still managed to put together a show for our Moss family. Here's Sophia Brito giving you an inside look at the special project.
It's March 1999, my parents' house. Specifically, my room would be raided for the first time. I was 16. I had the power to put my stamp on the world.
With social distancing being enforced, it has made it very difficult for performing arts to produce performances. But even with these hard obstacles in the way, our own theater magnet is still giving their audience a show that they can enjoy from their own homes. I'm Sophia Brito reporting for Mass News.
But the story is about, here's this kid. He didn't know that he was a child prodigy, right? But in 1998, he hacks into NASA. And he takes code for the International Space Station, right? And when he takes the code, he doesn't do anything with it. He just wanted to prove that he can do it. When you're a child prodigy like that, there's so much expectation, so much pressure. A lot of pressure that you guys as students now go through, right? Because everybody wants you to have straight A's. By the time you graduate, you should be in calculus AB or BC, whichever, right? Pick one. Where's the sacrifice, right? Mental health. Mental issues, right? There's so much stress in everybody's life. So JJ suffered from depression.
It was a roller coaster of emotions, but at the end, it was all worth the ride, including winning an invitation to state competition. This comes to show no matter the challenges placed in front of you, you can always persevere through them. I'm Sophia Brito, signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Moss News, and remember to follow us on Instagram for the latest updates. Once again, I'm Vicky Perez, signing off.